Big breaking news. It's disappointing news for British boxing fans. This weekend's fight between light heavyweight Joshua Buatsi and Dan Azeez is off.
Dan Azeez that is injured. It's a back injury.
Did Dan Azeez really get injured? It almost feels like a rematch because the first one fell through.
The bragging rights of South East London are on hold for the time being.
Was it a real injury?
The light heavyweight division's got a lot of juice around it, a lot of noise around it right now, so I think this fight's got even bigger.
This is a fight that the light heavyweight division has been demanding for a long time. It feels good. It feels like a fight that I think every single fight fan is going to be tuning into on Saturday night.
This fight here is for the barbershop. The loser of this fight will have to grow an afro because they can't go back to the barbershop. It's going to be done for them.
It just feels proper.
Or we're going to get handshake.
After the fight, there's pride in the line, and most importantly, this is what we do.
I heard it there.
We do fight.
It's a tough one to call. It's about who turns up on the night.
Do you know what? It's a hard one to call, to be fair.
I reckon Dan Azeez, either points or late stoppage.
I think Buatsi's going to be a bit too cute for him. I think it goes the distance.
Saying Team Azeez, bro. Oh, honestly, bro, I'm not even on no side of the fence. I'm here and hoping at the end of the day, Daniel San gets raised, bro.
I'm in a neutral position, but I'm saying it's a 50-50.
I'm really looking forward to it. I predict a great fight.
I think Dan Azeez the underdog. I think you've got to say Buatsi's the favourite, but it's definitely, he's a live underdog and he can win it, but I think he's got to jump on Buatsi and drag him in early.
But I think if I had to pick one, Buatsi, but just.
Will Oasis get back together?
I wouldn't have thought so.
Two undefeated fighters, you know, top 10 in all the governing bodies, both UK fighters. Like, you don't really come across fights like this.
He said you're rattled.
The only rattling feeling I've got is for Saturday. If I'm rattled, so be it for Saturday.
Yeah, I see it being a war, man. Seriously, I can just imagine like just the crowd, ooh, wow, like that kind of fight, man. Do you know what I mean? That kind of atmosphere. It's one that you won't want to get out of your seats for.
Or we're going to get handshake.
After the fight.
I heard it there.
The build-up has been long for these two, but finally the witching hour is at hand. That time of night when the anticipation is building, when the adrenaline is flowing. It's our favourite time of the week. You can feel it down at ringside. You always can.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event of the evening. This is Lewisham versus Croydon. So I need you all to get up out of your seats, raise your drinks high, and get wild!
It's been a long time coming. They were due to meet back in October, but the delay has built the anticipation. Buatsi in the white and gold, Azeez in the dark and light blue.
So Azeez very deceptive with that jab. He's got long arms and he stays low and he springs up, so you feel like you're at a distance, then he catches you with it.
Buatsi had a spell there where he took the centre of the ring, and of the two was just beginning to look a little bit more like the boss, but that was a nice right hand there from Azeez. Buatsi trying to answer with the uppercut.
I thought it was a good round from Azeez. See Buatsi gonna come over the top of that jab if Buatsi reaches. Good left hook from Buatsi.
It's just heating up a little bit now. Buatsi looking to try and attack the body. Azeez looking to let his right hand go, just catching a few as he came forward there, Azeez. The pace of this has just picked up in the second half of this round. Looking for the uppercut on the inside there, Buatsi. Azeez though trying to go to the body, lands with a right hand, followed by a left. Buatsi sets his feet as well. Final stages of the third round, these two just letting their hands go.
Yeah, really catching fire here now, both guys unloading both hands.
They're standing right in front of each other. Buatsi really investing in that body, looks for the uppercut again there, was short with it. And again to the body there, Buatsi catches a jab as he was pulling back on his way out. Little uppercut on the inside there from Azeez. Left hand from Buatsi. Azeez lands again, and nobody can have the final say in these exchanges. Just when one fighter looks like he might be about to put a few together, the other one always has a reply. Buatsi with a left hook again there, going down to the body once more. And Buatsi again lands that left. This is a terrific fight already, it really is.
Seems like Azeez is working harder, where Buatsi looks a little bit more comfortable. You know, when he's punching to the head, Buatsi's slipping and sliding, he's getting some head movement off the jabs, and then he's, you know, loading up the counters to come back and fire back. So, oh, good shot.
Buatsi just bangs his gloves together as Azeez lands the right hand, but just before that, Buatsi had measured that solid left hook and checked his chin with it. They're testing each other out. We knew this would be a battle of wills. Good concussive stuff from Buatsi, but Azeez comes straight back. Right hand there from Buatsi. Put Azeez back onto his heels.
Yeah, those were hard shots from Buatsi.
And again, a long lingering stare between the two. This has got tough quickly, this fight. We thought that it would. Everybody in the crowd entertained by it. Azeez just trying to get up tight. The left hand on the inside there from Buatsi, who disengaged and just found a little bit of room. Azeez trying to find his own left hook. This is good from Azeez, though. He's busying things up here as he lands a long right hand. And the left hand from Azeez there as well. He's trying to put the pressure on Buatsi here. If you give Azeez those last 2 rounds, I'd say he won that 9th. That 10th again was a close round, but if you did go Azeez's way with both of them, this is getting tight. Azeez up tight, finished on the left hook from Buatsi, right hand there from Azeez. Azeez too just standing centering. They're both slipping a little bit on the surface and there at times. Buatsi though just digs his feet in and looks to let his hands go. Into the final minute of the 11th. It's attritional stuff, this good combination there from Azeez. Down goes Azeez. I think he feels that was a slip as much as anything else, but it was started by a punch.
Very unfortunate there, but it's part of the game.
Azeez looking for that right hand over the top. 20 seconds remaining in round 11. And that would make this a 10-8 round for Joshua Buatsi. There's not been all that much in it again. But the knockdown, such a major moment in the round. Left hand into the body there from Buatsi, right hand from Buatsi. They're setting their feet square. Azeez just slips again there. Is the referee going to call this a knockdown? The referee is going to call that a knockdown. I'm not so sure that time, the way that he went down. I think he may have swung himself off balance there, and his own momentum has taken him down. We'll see them both again, I'm sure. The first one, you feel like a punch started it. The second one, I don't think so. But that is going to be a 10-7 round for Joshua Buatsi. I can see why the referee has given them both as knockdowns.
I can see why
I can also see him not give the second one.
I can see why the ref did it, but it's still unlucky for Azeez. I think if he didn't slip, he wouldn't have gone down.
100%.
And it now gives him a huge mountain to climb, because with the 2 knockdowns, that will be a 10-7 round. There's that left hook again there from Buatsi, and he's teeing off on Dan Azeez now. Azeez being knocked back into the ropes. Buatsi looking for the finish. 30 seconds remaining. Azeez trying to suck in the air. Can Buatsi settle this South London argument once and for all? And with 10 seconds to go, Azeez tries to throw that right hand. Buatsi winding up with his own right, slides over the shoulder of Azeez. There goes the bell. They can be friends again now, these two. A kiss on the forehead. That was a battle, as we knew that it would be. Joshua Buatsi has done enough there.
And the new British and Commonwealth light heavyweight champion, Joshua Buatsi.
Joshua Buatsi gets it.
ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, Joshua Buatsi asked me there, could we do this together? Well, you've done the whole thing together. Who knew? You put two really, really good fighters together, and that's what you get, a great fight for the fans. Joshua, from the start, you said it is just business, it's not personal, but to settle that like that, you must be full of pride and very, very proud of your performance.
Yeah, honestly, I'm very grateful to God. Dan and I would like to thank everyone for coming out, man. We're grateful, very grateful to put on a show in front of everyone. He pushed me every round. He's a champion. I'm not happy to be taking his belts. All I wanted was the #1 slot, and I got it. But listen, I couldn't have done it without Dan, and it's a pleasure sharing the ring with him.
I guess he's just a better man tonight. I can't say one particular thing. Today he came and performed. He's a great athlete, both in and outside of the ring. I respect him a lot. He's helped me in the past, and like he said, it was just business today. And I'm just glad we came out and put on a decent show for the fans that came out to support.
I'll have a few weeks off and I'll be back on, but again, I want to put the spotlight on Dan as well, man. He pushed me, it was a great fight.
Yeah, absolute credit to both of you. Well done, gentlemen.
It was a hard fight. Yeah, I got to watch it back, but credit to Dan. As much as the spotlight is on me, let's put it on Dan as well.
Listen, everyone loved every minute in here. None of you touched the ropes. You both took centre of the ring and slugged it out.
Yeah, it's that kind of fighter. It was that type of fight. I had to dig deep, so I'm glad I was able to, man. And I'm very, very grateful to God. Very grateful.
Josh is a great fighter, man. He done brilliant. I've always known that, and I knew I'd have to dig deep today. But I'm glad, yeah, everyone just enjoyed the fight, and hopefully I can come back again.
How did it feel to walk out to a packed arena to put on a show like that? And what a performance as well.
Well, that was brilliant, man. It was actually surreal. You know, when you first start boxing, you never think you're going to headline or, you know, so much media. Eyes is going to be on you. It was a great show, packed out from Croydon, Lewisham, all different nationalities. It was wicked, man. What dreams are made of.
Yeah, commiserations, but what an absolute event it was.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
There's only one Adam Azim. I'm too fast for him, too powerful, I'm too skillful. He said he's going to box me, but that's the worst thing. If you're going to box me, it ain't good. I'm a dangerous boxer myself.
12 rounds or fewer for the European super lightweight title. A first defence for Adam Azim. Nice left hook there from Paulson, just threw that one off the hip as Azim looked to try and let his right hand go. Left hand into the body there from Azim.
He's finding his great right hand there from him.
Nice jab from Azim.
There's that right hand again from Azim.
Cagey start from Paulson, but you know he'll look to try and build on that now, I'd say. He's not going to be easy to catch with single shots here, Paulson. He's too cute for that.
Oh, his shoulder.
Well, Paulson goes down there. He's had problems with his right shoulder before. It came out 3 times in his fight against Frank Petterjohn. And if that's happened again here, then he's going to withdraw from the fight, essentially. And that is what has happened. Azim with the celebration. That is desperately unlucky for Paulson. You can see the shoulder has come out. It is dislocated. It's a very, very painful injury.
He's shown he's past European level. We have to look up. He wants world titles, and we'll look at the international team next. He needs big names. He's a superstar. I thought he was calm, he was collected, he's maturing all the time. He would have got that knock at Rio that we're used to, but a very special talent, and we'll see him in a big fight in May.
Oh, shot.
Solid left hand there from Whittaker. He calls himself the surgeon. Well, that was medieval surgery.
You know what the surgeon brings? I bring glitz, glam, and a whole lot of abs, so make sure you tune in and you'll see something good.
And now making his way to the ring, here is Whittaker!
I think as much of it is part of the show business and the swagger and the brand and all that type of thing, I do... Oh, beautiful
body shot there from Whittaker, and you can see the grimace on the face of Grady as he took it and backed up. He got great purchase on that, sunk it in like a red-hot poker into that rib cage midway through the round. Can he follow it up? He looked for it again there, but he managed to drop the elbow on it, Gradier. And here he goes, Whittaker. Gradier's going to need all his experience here.
Yeah, he's got to try and tuck up tight, fire back when he can. You know, try not to get too disheartened when he's struggling to land, because Whittaker is very evasive. He's got great upper body, great lateral movement. He's got very, you know, his peripheral vision. He's very good reflexes. He's not easy to catch clean. If you feel like you're in the fight, you can keep gritting through, but when you just feel like you're beaten by someone that's just far too good for you, you can't even land, you can't catch them, it's very demoralising.
Well, Whittaker is going to get told off for that. He stood up tall and he just
slapped him on the top of the head, really.
And Whittaker's antics are maybe just riling Gradier up a little bit here. He's setting his feet and looking to let his hands go, but that could suit Ben Whittaker possibly.
But again, he's just kind of goading him here, embarrassing him. And
if you do this, you have to be able to back it up. Right hand into the body there from Whittaker.
He has had his own successes, just obviously not enough. That was a great body shot from Whittaker, and he felt that his hand struck immediately.
Gradier in a little bit of trouble here, backed up to the corner, sinks down onto the bottom rope. In comes the towel, and just as he was ordered to by the corner, Ben Whittaker provides the finish.
I'm number 3 in the world, Houston, Texas. We're bringing it home, baby.
I'm the number 1 in this division, and this fight is going to be a statement and a breakout that shows that I'm the best in this division.
You already lost, eh? You already lost.
I'm not losing without you.
We'll see about that. We'll see about that. We'll see tomorrow.
We'll see tomorrow.
We'll see tomorrow. Calm down. Calm down, girl.
The champion fighting out of the red corner, here is Sweet Caroline Dubois.
Dubois making the first defence of the IBO title she won at the end of last September comprehensively against Magali Rodriguez.
She's working well to the body here, Caroline, already, but you can see Reyes just keeps moving to the right, trying to avoid it.
And she's showing good patience here. She's, you know, sinking the body shots in, but she's also taking her little breathers as well.
She's waiting for the backhand to slip the backhand or throw her own backhand and come in exactly like that on cue.
Dubois just beginning to clip through the gears a touch here. Right hand and a cut on the left eye there of TKV.
That mistake that I made throughout that week, that showed on fight night, will not happen again. I do want to get that back in blood, for sure. Yeah, you will see a better Jamie TKV and a great performance in general.
6 rounds or less in the heavyweight division, and there is just something about heavyweights, Matt, that everybody moves to the edge of their seat. Everybody just gets a little bit more interested.
Well, I think the bigger you are, the harder you fall. And when those big shots land and you see a big knockout in the heavyweight division, there's something, you know, pretty equally spectacular and scary at the same time.
This is bubbling up nicely, though, this heavyweight contest. That was good hands there from TKV. Back-to-back eye-catching combinations.
Yeah, this is good work now. Going through the gears a little bit here, finding a rhythm, boxing with confidence.
This is turning into a good spectacle. Really good contest to get this night of action underway. Well done to both guys.
Your winner, Jamie TKV.
Well done tonight. Good to see you back with a win.
Thank you, thank you.
I think it's our best card to date.
The amount of talent on February the 3rd on Saturday night. Fran Hennessey, who's been electric since he started. Unbelievable. I think that debut was one of the best debuts I've ever seen.
The ring walk, the personality, the fighting, it's all just me, it's all natural, so it's not put on or anything, and that's what I like to do. I'm an entertainer.
She's really started this round well though, Francesca Hennessy.
I think she's improving with every fight. I think she looked great on her debut. The confidence is there, the swagger's there.
Oh, I feel great. I'm gaining that experience. I'm getting good, tough rounds in. And that's what you need. You need to get that experience, especially at my age. I'm a young prospect. That's exactly what I need. And that girl, she's tough. She's had a good few fights. She's won a lot of her fights. And she was very tough and she came to fight. And that's exactly what I need. I'm 19 and I need to keep learning. I'm so grateful to my supporters. None of this would be possible without them. So I'm so blessed and I'm just so grateful to be doing what I love every day. Some game as they come. I'll get in there with anyone. Hopefully we can move up to an 8-rounder. I'm an 8-rounder fighter, 10 rounds. I like the long rounds. So let's move it up.
Still undefeated.
First off, great night, everybody. Want to give a shout out to these two right here. I mean, that was, you guys put on the show, and
No one took a step back. I don't think anyone ever even touched the ropes. It was an incredible fight. The dedication they both have to their craft, the dedications they have to boxing, the fact that neither of them wanted to lose, the fact that they never took a step back was just special to see. And the atmosphere that they both created, their stock has risen completely. Both of them will go on to very big things.
Yeah, I'm just gutted that I didn't get the win, but Josh is a formidable fighter. I've known that from, you know, when we both started sparring in the amateurs, and I knew I would have to dig deep, and yeah, that was the outcome, I guess.
As much as there's a spotlight on me, I wanted to be on Azeez as well. He pushed me every round, and it took two of us to make that fight happen. You say, you know, I wanted to win, and that's because if I lost, there was nothing there for me. Honestly, like, in my opinion, I genuinely think one of them was a slip. I don't know how you said it, but I felt like the second one was definitely a slip.
He slipped first, actually, and then I remember my corner was like, whatever, stop crying, you diva, or princess, or something like that. And then he goes, be quiet, you're just outside. Then straight after, I slipped, and then he was like, see, look at you. And then I slipped again, but both times I got the count, but it is what it is. That's the rules, you know. If you slip and then there's a glancing blow or anything like that, they got to give you a mandatory 8, so it's just part of the rules.
I'll say here in front of everyone, the friendship for me to Dan doesn't stop. It had to be on pause because we had to fight each other, and I'll say unfortunately,
for sure.
For me, it doesn't stop. And in the ring there, I said, Dan said to me, Josh, I love you. I said, I love you too, bro. There's respect you have for people, but after doing 12 rounds like that in front of everyone in smaller gloves, it goes up. So from my side, the friendship continues, man.
Benjelum's boxer has pulled Fraser Clark out of the purse bid for his ordered British heavyweight title fight against Fabio Wardley.
Sickened, devastated, disappointed.
Is this fight going to happen?
This fight is still definitely going to happen.
I'm going home with my belts and Fraser's going to be sparked out on the floor.
Talk is cheap. I'm going to put you to sleep. Knocking him unconscious.
I think we're done and dusted in the first half of the fight.
It's here, it's now. All the talking's done.